Neal mentioned you. Oh, he did? Oh, I got to write this down. 1927. Sure, glowing.
At being Irish, have you had to specifically, have you felt like you've had to work to undo it? It's what my brother Kevin calls running the Brennan out of you. Do you have, Kevin runs every day to get our Brennan out of us.
I mean, it's so sad. I think, whatever. When I saw Geno bragging for me, I'm like, well, I guess, I guess people are aware that I'm doing okay. So maybe Neal's aware that I'm doing okay. I'm sure Neal is aware because he seems to have a lot of free time. I mean, he's got nothing else going on. So I'm sure people reach out to him all the time. They probably go like, your brother's nuts. I heard he's doing great, but I saw him on a podcast. He's like out of his fucking mind. Neal's like, yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. Cause I remember when I first started doing my show, MLC, and when Jimmy Martinez ran into Neal at the SNL party when Chappelle guest hosted, right when Trump in 2016, right after Trump got elected. So Jimmy said he ran into Neal, and then Neal was like, Jimmy brought up the podcast, and Neal goes, yeah, I heard it's not good. I heard it's not good. And that's when everybody thought it was like great. So of course, Neal's gonna have his own version of stuff. But I'm sure Neal's hearing like, your brother's nuts. Your brother's nuts. But I heard his podcast is pretty popular. And Neal be like, I don't know. But Neal knows. Hi, Neal. Hey, Carl, how come whenever you do a show on your Double Point on your network, Shuli's never on? But when Shuli does the Double Point at his network, you always show up like the cuck that you are. How come, Carl? Shuli never shows up when it's at the WATP network. Interesting. But maybe Shuli's tired from this morning from their big show.
Dude,
and we always try to keep it going till 2 because that's when Brennan did Burning Bridges Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'd go in drunk and he'd yell at us.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't care for the fun.
Yeah, sorry, Zach Amico, whatever the fuck you are. It's amazing he hasn't shotting up a school. This clown, what is he? Bye, guys. Bye, guys. That's mean, Zach. Take my side. Go ahead, Geno. Sorry.
If you've ever heard of a book called like The Secret or The Power of Subconscious Mind, he's the anomaly to it, but he's not. Like they say, like, if you're happy, you bring in joyful people and all this stuff.
Do what you love, any money will follow. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
And I've always said this: the more you do something, the more you love something, the more you do it. The more
let it go. If it comes back, it was truly yours at the beginning. That one.
Do something, the better you get at it, and the better you get at something, the more you can get paid for it. His gift is just being a miserable, angry person, and he has that podcast now, Misery Loves Company. It's on the YouTube. I think it's
on the YouTube.
Hey, lady, don't talk. Let your titties talk.
I like saying it like that. And I think he had a gay of it, but he's making so much money just being an angry fucking dude. And I'm like, guy's great. He's not a happy man.
I like when my enemies brag about how well I'm doing. I never see anyone mentioning that about the Shuli Network, about how well they're doing. 4 middle-aged men looking at a kid, and the kid's like, I used to have self-esteem. Like Bobby?
He didn't care for the fun.
Sorry, Zach. I'm not as fun as you. I don't have sex with both sexes. Imagine a woman having sex with him. I like that guy. He says he's bi. But when's the last time you had sex with a lady? Ugh, these guys are so disgusting.
They say, like, if you're happy, you bring in joyful people and all this stuff. And
I've always happy and clap your hands.
Mm-hmm. It's on the YouTube. Mm-hmm. I think
it's on the YouTube.
It's on. I like saying it like that. And I think he had a gay of it, but he's making so much money just being an angry fucking dude. And I'm like, guy's great. He's not a happy man.
Well, if you love life, life loves you back. That's what they say.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go back out and sleep in the yard.
Bye, guys. What did I say about fat bye, guys? It's warm in here. I had the air on. I'm like, fuck the air. Fuck Geno and fuck the air. I'm so sick of it. Plus, it's going to be cold on Sunday, so I can't wait. I would address more, but Geno's got my back. Kevin Soundboard. Geno's now my pal. Geno's swearing for me that I'm doing great. So when people who don't like you are swearing for you that you're doing great, that's great. That's how you know you're doing good. I didn't even know Geno was a fan like that. Somebody said I should have him on the show, but then Borgo said never have him on the show because he's a snake. But then Mike Figs will be like, I'm fat. How come I'm not doing good? Whenever we talk to Mike Figs, he's always like kind of complaining about why he's not more popular or how he's not doing better in comedy. But also he's delusional. Because I did a gig with him. He's a nice kid and everything, but we did a gig, me, Geno, and Mike Figs. So we drove the whole way. You know, fun. It was fine enough to drive out there. Pennsylvania, not too bad, like on a weekend. So it took, it didn't take forever. And then, so Mike Figs, I think Geno hosted. And then Mike Figs, I think, went on second, and I went on last. And then Mike Figs the whole way home was like, kept saying how he killed. And I was like, huh? And then, but he was drinking before his set. I'm like, you nervous? We're doing a steakhouse in Pennsylvania. You all nervous? It's not Carnegie Hall. Relax. But he's got to get ordering a couple drinks before the gig, and then he does the impressions. Anyway, he thought he killed and he didn't. I think I told him, like, no, I don't think I did. I was like, whatever. Let him think he killed. Oh shit. Oh, Melton Dick Rider alert. Wham, 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 wham. That's my sound effect. Maybe your mom will be there, but no phones.